Hello, hello, I'm Old Bitty Gaming and thank you for stopping by. We are back on Westlake, Wurm Unlimited, and yeah, I've got to get some stuff done. I'm going to starve to death. Well, you can't starve to death, but uh, you've got to, you just lose your stamina and all that fun stuff. Let's see if I can get my shovel going. And let's get that repaired. Wow. That's just a little bit too damaged for me. Let's level this out. And it's too steep. Of course it is. Can I dig? Go in this corner. I've got to get some food. I'm going to have to do some foraging, or I'm going to have to do something. 'Cause I'm down 41% food, no nutrition. Yeah. I may have to do a little off-camera work just to get this done, since it's going so slow. I've got to get this garden in if we're going to get anything done at all. The Spirit Templars are still coming in. I've got to take down 3 slopes here. I may have to speed my action timer up just a little bit, because this is really slow. It feels like I'm doing it on. Okay, that's flat. That's flat. It shows this is still, yeah. What's it say over here? Yeah, I've got to bring this down too. If I can just get a tiny garden going. Oh, I guess I should set my timer, shouldn't I? That might be a good idea. I did do a little bit of more adjusting on the audio and on the video, or on my the clearness of my video. So let me know if it's any better or worse, and I will keep fiddling with it till I get it about right. The audio sounded awful loud to me yesterday. Hopefully I didn't turn it down too much. Half the time I don't know if I'm talking in a normal tone of voice or I'm yelling, because the old goat is so hard of hearing that normally when I talk to him I am yelling. So I have a bad habit of yelling instead of talking. So sometimes I try to talk, and normally, and sometimes I end up yelling. So you'll just have to kind of bear with me as long as you can hear me. Okay, let's try one more. Oop, let's stop that for a second. Let my stamina come up. There we go. Okay. My digging is now at 1.30. If I'm going to dig into a mine, I'm going to have more than that. So that's one purpose of digging a garden, besides needing food. I am moving right along on Seattle Sanctuary. I kind of got carried away yesterday. But you'll see tomorrow what I've gotten done. But like I said, there's no sense in having two Wurm Unlimited games going and doing exactly the same thing. So I thought with Seattle Sanctuary, we would go just a little bit more casual. A lot of things I'll have you with me when I do, but there's a lot of things I will do off camera because I will be doing exactly the same thing on here. So I'm further ahead on Seattle Sanctuary than I am here, but that's fine. I'm going to probably get involved with Jagged Edge Productions whenever he gets ready to start working on some of the roads and on a starter town and little things like that. I may be able to help him on some things. I tend to have just a little bit more time than he does. Of course, we're usually not online at the same time, but if he'll let me know what he needs done, at least I can try. Okay, let's go back up here. This is flat now, so I just need to bring this down too. And we'll have another piece done. Oop, too far. You just want to be close to the corner to get it good and level. Of course, I really enjoy terraforming. I really do. If I have enough food to keep my stamina going. This is one of my favorite things to do. That and taking care of the animals. I love taking care of the animals. In fact, I did have a horse hanging out, but I think it moved off. But I know I've got a cow and a sheep hanging around, and I'm trying to keep them out of my garden on Seattle Sanctuary. Because they will eat your crops. But every time I give them a talking to, they kind of turn around and go the other direction for a while. Then they stand there and watch me, like just waiting for me to turn my back. Sometimes I think they actually understand me. But I think that's what I'll be doing next on there. We'll be building just a wooden enclosure so I can start collecting some animals. Skills aren't high enough to ride or have them pull a cart or anything, but I can start collecting them. Okay, one more. Pardon me. it is cold and rainy here today. I think the high today is only supposed to be in the 40s. We have a wind coming out of the north, and it is cold out there. I went to get his breakfast this morning, and it was raining, so my truck got washed off a little bit, which was nice. It needs a bath badly. Next week on the 1st, I think it's next Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, there probably won't be any videos that day. I've got to take the old goat about an hour away to get a tooth pulled. So the appointment's not till 10 o'clock, so that kind of messes my whole day up. I'll try, but it's very, very doubtful there will be anything out on the 1st. Just letting you know ahead of time. And then hopefully he won't have any more appointments until I think he's got one on the 1st in November, and I think he's got a couple doctor's appointments in December, I think. I'd have to look at my book that I live by. For a while there, he had appointments every day. Either that or he was laying in a hospital bed. But the appointments have really thinned out. He's just all of a sudden had a couple that popped up that we hadn't planned on. I took him to the dentist. What day was it? Just 2 or 3 days ago, and to get a filling replaced that he had lost, and said the tooth was too bad a shape to fill it again, so now we have to go get it pulled. And he's like me, he doesn't have too many left. Alright, we are flat. So let's get that packed. Keep an eye on what's... Yeah, I'm going to have to stop. Stop, Betty. You're going to have to get that stamina back up before you try that. There you go. Alright, now pack it down. Now, I have to look and see what my action timer's set on, because it does seem just a little bit slow. I may have to turn it up just a notch, maybe. I don't want it too fast, because I want this to be, pretty hardcore. But yeah, notice my stamina bar? Yeah, it's probably going to have to go up. Go up just a notch. I'll make sure I do that before the next one on here. I've got to get some water. Yeah. We'll get this packed down and then do a little foraging, see if there's anything I can find to plant. Come on, Biddy. I know, it's hard. It's a hard piece of ground trying to pack it down. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 pieces of packed dirt so far, which isn't bad. I mean, it's a start. But we need to do a little foraging. So let's get out here and go to nature, forage. Yeah, I don't mind the skill game being down because I want it down low, but for it, the action timer should be just a little faster. Hey, so yeah, it definitely needs to be a little faster. It is slower than, I know I don't have it on 0.1. Or, you know, I don't think. I'll have to look at it. Yeah, that's too slow. I get into mining, and that's just what I needed was wimp. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Let's go over here. I'm looking for seeds. Okay. On to the next tile. Okay. See what we get here. Hang on a second, my ear is itching. Ooh. I don't know, I think I've got a hair that's tickling it. I was going to put on a headband to get my hair out of away from my ears and my face, and I forgot. Got a unicorn. Old unicorn. Pardon me. Maybe he'll still be standing there when we get closer to him. I love the unicorns. They are so pretty. And they don't try to fight you. Unless you attack them. Then they pack a wallop, but... Oh, another one. Got an old unicorn and an aged unicorn. I guess they came over to visit my spirit Templar. Don't tell me. Another wimp? Jeez. Come on. No? Alright. Let's go up the next one. I guess all my guards are going to go over there and talk to the unicorns. Well, nothing. Pardon me. Finally, another one. Come on, give me something. There's a bull over there, too. The action timer probably wouldn't bother me, but after playing on Seattle Sanctuary, it seems really, really slow. And I'm not going to get a garden going or anything done as slow as it's going. Oh, sorry, my nose is running. I need to blow it. I got a cold, I guess, about the middle of summer, and I just can't get rid of it. I don't know, now I don't know if it's just allergies or whether it's still the cold. I got a cucumber. Wow. Thank you. Could have been a pumpkin or a cabbage. I need to botanize to get some herbs, but at the point I'm at, don't really need to. Got a bull, spirit tempers. Oh, that one's moving off. That's unicorn. I only see the two. Sorry it's dark, but part of the game. Seems like it's dark forever. I'm running late, so I couldn't wait till it got light in the game. By the time the old goat got up and I got out and got his breakfast and got back, we have a local donut shop that it's a different unicorn, age sly unicorn. But we have our local donut shop isn't just a donut shop. They actually put out breakfast. Today I went and got him some French toast and sausage. And I got me French toast and bacon. I mean, they have omelets. They have all kinds of stuff. And I mean, they even make omelets. I mean, they have the usual donuts and sausage rolls and things like that, but they do give breakfast. And more and more people. They've been open, I guess, almost 2 years now, and they're in kind of a little out of the way area. They're kind of out of town like we are, and it's taken a while for people to know that they're there and what kind of food they have. But the last couple times I've been over there, they've been absolutely slammed with people. I mean, we were lined up in the street trying to get in the drive-thru this morning, because I always call it in, and just go up to the window, pick it up, drive it home. And boy, there wasn't any place to park in the parking lot, and the drive-thru was just unbelievably long. So I think word is starting to get out about all of their food. They do have, they got a few tables inside to where you can eat, but most of it is carry out. Oh, there's a corn. But it's good food. We've got one restaurant in town, and they put out a really good breakfast, and once in a while they have a good lunch, but their normal meals is not what I call really good. Their meat is usually frozen, and cooked, and their potatoes are instant, and their vegetables don't have any seasoning or anything in them. They're just open up a can or whatever. So, it's not the greatest food. But they do have an Indian taco on Wednesdays. Or, I'm sorry, an Indian taco on Wednesdays that are really, really good. and they have, I think about once a week, they'll have some street tacos or quesadillas or something like that. Their cooks are Hispanic, and they give them a chance, to cook their specialties. And boy, when they cook, that food is good. I mean, really, really good. But you just never know when they're going to have something like that. Except on Wednesdays. I know they have the Indian taco on Wednesdays. Well, so far we have 2 wimp plants, which we'll need. I'll need that to make rope with. We got a cucumber, a blueberry, a piece of corn, and a hazelwood sprout. So in the food area, we're not doing so hot. Oh, and I still have that dirt on me I need to dump. What do I got over here? I got a bull. Oh, I got a venerable bull, and then I have a young bull. Okay. And then they got that old unicorn. I got a young brown cow. I got an aged horse. An old horse. A mature bull. Another horse. Wonder where the unicorns went. There's one. There's the old one. It looks like the horses moved in and the unicorns moved out. We got a potato. Good. Okay. Let's go up here. I click on forage, and then I'll get a message that says it's been picked clean, try again later, or you start to forage in the area. So that's why I keep an eye out down here in the event box, and it will tell you. Okay, there's the aged sly unicorn. An old horse. Got a lot of horses right down through here. But I need to get the mine open so I can make some nails and some iron ribbons. That way I can make a food storage box, the food storage bin, and I can make the bulk storage bin, the FSB and the BSB, so this stuff won't take damage. And some of this stuff is, high damage, 4.70. Got a cabbage, yes. Hoo-hoo. Okay. I know I've already been through the other one, so let's go a little further. See what we pick up here. I can cook the potato and the cabbage. Cucumber's not worth cooking because it only has 0.50 weight. And it's, quality one. So I'm not going to get anything out of that cucumber. Blueberry I can cook with the cabbage or the potato. Potato's 0.50 weight too. But it's got a quality of 3.85, so that will help. The corn is 0.10 weight. I can eat them raw, but it's a 6.69 quality. So, if I eat the cucumber raw and the corn raw, I may get just a tiny bit. It's not going to give me any nutrition, no. But I can cook the cabbage and the blueberry together, and that will give me a stew, probably. Potato, if I can come up with something, like I say, I need herbs along with the veggies, but I figure another wimp, I figure I'll get the, herbs are easier to find than veggies. Let's go again. Unicorn, unicorn, bull, bull. I'm just keeping an eye out. We're still on my property or on my deed, so I don't have to worry too much. I did make a big deed. This deed is big. But I'll resize it later when I get ready to bring an alt in to start a new property. But right now it looks like it's going to be bitty for a while. There's a venerable unicorn right there. Now food's down to 30%. There's a pumpkin. Oh, yes, yes. That will help. Okay. Move on to the next tile. I'm moving slow. I need to go dump this dirt. We'll dump this food in the tent storage. I could probably go ahead and plant that pumpkin and that cabbage. I really need to eat them. I really do. But if I plant them, then I've got a chance of getting, at least 2 or 3, maybe more. With my skill level, probably not. I'll probably get 2, but I've got the chance of finding, if I keep foraging, a chance of finding another pumpkin or another cabbage. Pardon me. Let's get over here and drop this dirt off. Dirt is heavy. I mean, I've got 2 pieces of dirt and it's 40 weight. 1 piece of dirt is 20. So dirt is heavy, very heavy. Okay, let's go ahead and just put this in here temporarily. I do have some food. I didn't know that. Well, let us click on that one, then go Shift, hold down your Shift key, left click, and then you can just drag it over and it'll bring it all over. A little bit quicker. Okay, let's head down to, this way to the water. So we'll start foraging this way. The water's just right over the hill here, so, because I'm going to have to get some water. Multiple skill multiplier, I'm not that worried about. I mean, I already have my foraging up to 1.45, so that's, you know, it's not bad. Digging is, where's it at? 1.36, so it's moving up okay. But, yeah, yeah. That's got to be better. Got to be better. This is taking way too long. Especially if we're going to get anything done in the video. If I had all day to play, we could probably get by with this. But since I don't, I limit myself to about an hour. And I don't want to do anything off camera, so, you know, that kind of limits severely what gets done. I guess that's why I'm liking Seattle Sanctuary so much, is because I can just keep going. I'll set myself a goal and I'll get done what I want done, and don't have to worry about watching the clock. But this here is a complete walkthrough. I'm not going Westlake. I'm not going to leave anything out. What I do, you will see. Unless the video messes up, which happens. Or I forget to push the record button, or it just messes up for some reason. It'd either be human error or computer error. One or the other. It happens. So I won't say you're not going to miss anything, but I'm not going to purposely move ahead. Now I got a pea pod and an orange wood sprout. So I can plant an orange tree, which isn't going to do me any good right now. Okay, that one's taken care of. Is there anything here? Yeah. I mean, even drinking a little water will help. So when we come back on, what's tomorrow? Today's Saturday, so it will be Tuesday before we're back, because I will have Seattle Sanctuary on Monday, and so Westlake won't be till Tuesday, but we will be cooking up some food, and hopefully we will get a little, at least a little garden with a few things planted in it. The good thing about Westlake, since it is a private server, nobody else plays on it but me. I mean, I'm playing offline, what they call offline. Nobody can come in and play or join. Whenever I log out, time stops. It doesn't start again until I log back in. So, you know, it's frozen exactly the way I left it. Seattle Sanctuary is basically a public server. So, time moves continuously because the game is always on. So if you're really low on food, you're really going to be low on food when you get back on. So that, you know, there's an upside and a downside for playing, you know, private, offline, or playing public. But I am enjoying the public. We don't have hardly anybody playing. I think there may be one other person besides me on there. Well, and Jagged Edge once in a great while. But people will come. There's no starter town right now. There's a start of a road. There's a little tiny setup in the area. I think there's a message board. There's a box with some compasses in it in case you lose your compass. And there's a box with, remember what's in it. Box with something else in it. I don't remember what was in it. Can't remember. Mine's blank. But, but you're on your own. He's got it a little bit faster than here. He said he is going to slow down the crop field timer he's going to slow it down a little bit because that's a little too fast. I mean, I wouldn't even get the seeds sowed, and I'd have to go back at the beginning and start raking it. It's as fast as it was. So he's going to work on trying to get that adjusted. But if you want a nice, large deed, and then there's plenty of open land. You want mods. He's got several mods in there now. Has several more he's going to put in. 1 second. Sorry, I got choked. But, yeah, Seattle Sanctuary is going to be there for a long time. Oh, cabbage. Goody. Okay, there's something else over here. Let's see what we get. I know this is boring. And it will be boring for a good while. But this is the start. You've got to level ground to put in a garden. You've got to forage to get the vegetables, to make the seeds, to plant in the garden. Yeah. And that's just the beginning. I need to get the mine open. I need to cut down some trees and make some planks and some shafts. I need to make a rope tool, and I need to make an extra rope because I need a rope to make the fishing net, so I can get a little bit of fish to add to my food. I need to make. That's why I need the hemp, but I also need to grow some cotton, because you need strings of cloth to make the fishing net. I need nails to make, we got a rare copper coin. Boy, that's going to do me a lot of good on here. Yeah. But, I need to make, a tool. What was it for? I don't remember. A spindle. Yeah, I need a spindle so I can make the strings of cloth to make, use the cotton on the spindle to make strings of cloth to make the fishing net. I need nails and iron ribbon along with planks to make a food storage bin and a bulk storage bin, so my stuff won't take damage any longer. So that means getting the mine going. Pardon me. I need build an enclosure so I can collect animals. Because after a while, once you start putting stuff on your deed, the animals move away. They move off and you can't find them. So I like to collect, my animals as soon as I possibly can. So, there is just so much, especially getting started. And yes, most of it is boring. But that's the fun about Wurm. To me, it's just laid back, relaxing. Don't have, especially if you're on deed, you don't have to worry about animals. You can just sit back and forage or make planks or, whatever. And yes, I will fail a lot. But each action I do, my skill level goes up, so I am getting better. And I know I've harped on this several times. But it's something, I enjoy this game so much that I can't help trying to get more people to at least come in and try it. And that's one good thing about Seattle Sanctuary. Jagged Edge Productions did make, excuse me, make an alt, or my alt AGM character. So if anything needs to be done, as long as I'm not recording or, I'm online, I'll be able to help you. If I'm on, I'm usually there late afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock on to about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening, Central Time. I'm usually there working on my deed. So, after I get my videos done, then I usually go on there and work. So I'm there if you need anything. I usually have global chat open, and I check back with the CA Help, which is a help channel, in case anybody needs anything or have any questions, and I'll try to help. Jagged Edge, he hasn't been on much, but he's been extremely busy. So he will be on tomorrow, Sunday, because he'll be doing his Iron Man saga thing on there, which is great. So if you get a chance tomorrow to watch him do that, excuse me, boy, hang on a second. Sorry guys, boy, I'll tell you what, my sinuses are going nuts. And I know it's not good to cough in your ears, but sorry, I can't help it. I'm going to have to stop and blow my nose. Well, anything? There we go. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose. Hold on. That helps. maybe I won't have a coughing fit for a little bit. That stuff gets to draining and I get to coughing, and because my throat gets clogged. Miserable. And I know, smoking does not help. Sugar beet. But I don't smoke in the house. I always smoke outside. So, it's especially when it's extremely hot or extremely cold, I don't tend to go out as much. But I'm too old to quit smoking now. I've been smoking since I was about 13, 14 years old. That and my coffee, I mean, those are my two vices. And I know they're not very good ones, but they're mine. I enjoy them. I guess some people consider cigarettes and coffee a drugs, but it's my choice. Well, so far we have a pea pod, an orange wood sprout, so I can plant an orange tree. A cocoa bean, which isn't going to do me any good. I've got 2 wet plants. I've got 1 cabbage, 2 strawberries, that rare copper coin, an ivy seedling, which is basically useless to me, and a sugar beet. And now we got a piece of corn. So, yeah, you missed all the foraging I did on Seattle Sanctuary. I spent 2 hours, 2 hours real time foraging. I foraged every inch of my property the first time, right after I got there. And that's how I was able to set up my garden so fast. Of course, it helped that Jagged Edge had flattened out quite a bit of my property, well, some of my property. So I had flat ground to plant in to start with. Or I would be doing exactly what I'm doing here, trying to get the ground flat so I can plant. You can plant on a little bit of a slope, but it's better to have it flat. It really is. So I just always flatten my ground. And what do we get? Raspberry wood sprouts, so yeah. I'm not going to be planting any sprouts anytime soon, I don't think. I don't have a sickle to get any sprouts. And, it'll be a while before I start trying to plant anything. I mean, I could try, but I imagine they would just die. And until I know exactly where I'm going to be leveling the ground for my town, there's no sense planting anything because I'd end up having to cut it down. So I will just, throw it in the tent right now. Sit over there. Pig. I'll throw it in the ground or in the tent, and we'll do something with it later if it doesn't decay away. Okay. We'll finish this row, and I'm going to run down and get a drink of water. Another pea pod. And how about you? Nope. Okay, let's run down and get a drink of water. Bull. Okay. I just want to make sure that there's nothing over here that's going to bother me. Cow. I don't see any. The bull. I don't see anything, so I think we're out of my boundary now. Make sure there's nothing here. Oh, wildcat. No. We'll go around this way. Of course, I could get it to follow me. But no, let's go over here and get a drink. I just need some water. Oh, and I've got, you see my food bar? I've got to get some food. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, there's that wildcat. Go up this way. Get back on the property. Of course, I could lead him. Nah. Let's get back up here. Back on deed again. Young horse. I've half a mind to go ahead and put him on my tent. I can attach one horse or one animal to my tent. There's a venerable unicorn. Nah, I'm not going to mess with that wildcat. I want to look at this unicorn over here. Just close enough to see it, and then we'll call it. I just want to see. Oh. It's a colored horse. Oh. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? They did such a good job on the unicorns in this game. They're just absolutely gorgeous. But I'm sorry, I've got to. All right. If I wouldn't do it, but this is a colored horse. And I want, yes. You don't run across a colored horse very often. Now, if I can remember where my tent is. Yeah, it's back up here. Look at all my spirit town flowers. They're all lined up. But I'm just going to bring it over and attach it to my tent. You know, that's... Okay. Should be up here. Get myself oriented here. There's a tent. Attach it over on this side. Yeah, over here. So it'll have some grass. And right down here it says hitch. So I hitched the horse to the tent. And where is she? Or he? Where you at? What are you doing on that side? No. Well, let's see. What are you? It's a female. Its color is gold. Oh, you are absolutely gorgeous. But I need you on the other side of the tent. So, animals. You scroll down where it says animals, and I want to unhitch. Okay, then I am going to lead again, and hopefully this time she will be on the other side of the tent. So let's hitch. No. I want you over in the grass. Unhitch. Lead. So let's try it here. Hitch. Now where are you? Where you at? Well, horse, I can't leave you there. Animals, unhitch, lead. Maybe if I do it this way. Hitch. This isn't going to do any good. You're going to be stuck there with no food. I can't cut the grass. And I can't get you any grass. Oh well. Time's up anyway. I'll have to come back and try to get my timer turned off. Come back and see if I can get that horse moved. I was afraid of that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Helps the channel, plus it lets me know that you actually watch. I'm not standing here flapping my gums up, talking to myself for a solid hour. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I guess you want to watch an old woman play games. uh, but most of all, I want you to have a wonderful day. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in. I just hope your day is as wonderful as you wished it would be. And I will catch you tomorrow. Goodbye.